I will show you my P60. I have 3 of them.
Hey guys, Blessing here. So a few days back, Monica Ambrose and her husband hosted a paid event on Facebook, and the main purpose of that show was to prove to people that Monica's husband indeed has a job, contrary to what many presenters have been saying online. So for many months, Monica's husband has been bullied across Facebook for allegedly being jobless, and most of the presenters also believe that it is Monica that is allegedly footing all the bills in their home. Additionally, they believe that the reason Monica Ambrose hosts paid events monthly is in order to raise money to pay their house rent. So the couple decided to just come out and put all the rumor to rest once and for all. Now, they started off the live stream by showing the viewers Ambrose's employment offer.
Now we can both read this one. I got this letter in 2017. This is the letter of my appointment. Listen, let me read to you. Welcome to blah 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 team. With happiness they welcome me. I am delighted. They said I am delighted to offer you employment with blah 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 company. A formal employment contract will be provided to you once you begin. Okay. The main terms and conditions of which are as follow. Start date 2nd October 2017. Probational period is 3 months, which everybody knows. That's very normal stuff in the UK. And salary, pound sterling. So I don't want to show how much I receive. The notice periods.
This is the letter of transfer of Daddy Cool to UK.
Alright, so with this letter that they showed, there is no doubt that Mr. Ambrose's relocation to Belfast is job related. But what I find questionable is why Monica always said initially that her husband was transferred by the company that he was working with in the Netherlands. Well, the letter shows that this was a company offering Monica's husband a new position. It was an employment offer with a provisional period and not a transfer letter as Monica always insinuated. And if you guys remember, when Monica was narrating their grass to grace story after she arrived in the UK, she told her viewers then that Ambrose could no longer work in the Netherlands, which is why they decided for him to emigrate.
These people, when we come reach there, they say, no, go look everything like this. They will come, they look their hand. They'll come, they give us 30 euro, take, go chop. Jesus, this is much. Me and my husband look up, we look down. Now so you go do? They say yes, so. Okay, may you go they work. They say no. If you already don't get that, they not go green. Say, go work when you get family. Assuming work can't stop or anything can't happen, we'll can't still start again. No. When we start this on a process, no stopping again. So you must make decision now. So when me and husband come sit down, we can't take am. If 2 of us dey here with these people, it not go be good idea. You understand? They not go green, make you go work. Because they don't want, when they put you for the system, they don't want breakage. You will wait. And they don't calculate and it will last 5 years. I say, God forbid.
So according to this explanation, if Mr. Ambrose had remained in the Netherlands, he would have been restricted from working because he had a debt of over 33,000 euros to his name, which was expected to be paid off after 5 years if they strictly abided by a debt restructuring plan. Nevertheless, Monica and her husband decided that it would be better for him to migrate to another country where he would be allowed to work, while Monica stayed back in the Netherlands to sort out the debt. Now, their plan worked out well as Mr. Ambrose gained employment in Northern Ireland while Monica Ambrose was able to single-handedly offset the debt. And this is something I find highly applaudable, you guys. Monica is that woman that put herself in the line of fire for the betterment of her family. And this is what a lot of women don't understand when you tell them to contribute to their home and for them to support their husband. They always think that it has to do with contributing money or supporting their husband financially, but that's where they actually get it all wrong. As a woman, supporting your husband means that you are also a partaker in the success story of your family and that you are playing an active role to see that your family attains the collective aspirations that you all have. In this case, Monica sacrificed her own comfort for 5 years and kept her home and kids intact, despite being separated from the father of the house. So I do hope that women watching this video out there would learn that wives must not only be at the receiving end and just always waiting for their husband to solve all their family problems all by himself. After all, he is the man of the house, according to what they always say. But you as a woman should also always have a role to play in solving problems that your family is faced with. So with all of that being said, I still wonder actually why Monica was initially always telling her viewers that her husband was transferred from the company that he was working with in the Netherlands, knowing fully well that he did not have official employment before he traveled out of the country. Now moving forward, Ambrose also showed the viewers his P60 form, which is actually a statement issued by employees across the UK to show how much you have earned and also the amount of tax that you have paid in the last year.
At least if you are working, you have what they call P60. I will show you my P60. I have 3 of them because I have spent 3 years. This is me going to 4th year. Let me first of all show you my P60 of because I started working here. Late 2017. This is my P60, my very first P60 I got in the UK. You can see the tax year till April 5th. And you see the 2019 there, right? This is EP60, that's electronic P60. Then you also see my name, Ambrose Ajala.
That is from 2018.
Yeah.
They will give you in 2019,
yes.
April,
yes. So this is the first year, because the first year I began was just only 3 months to the end of the year. That did not count. I didn't get this one, but the full year completely, this is the first one I get.
Mr. Ambrose then went ahead to show the viewers his P60 form for the year 2020 and also the year 2021. But then the question came to mind of if he was simply showing the viewers a P60 form that he obtained from his registered business, Ambrose General Services, as a self-employed individual. And this point made me to investigate further, and during my research, I found that if you're self-employed in the UK, you might not receive a P60 form because a P60 form is issued by an employer. And the information here says P60s are issued by an employer, so you don't receive one if you're self-employed. So with all of this information and all of the proof and evidence, we can conclude that Mr. Ambrose indeed has a job. He has an employer who has issued him a P60 form for 3 consecutive years. So if this is truly the case, then why has Lolo been telling everyone who cares to listen that Mr. Ambrose doesn't have a job and that it is Monica who is allegedly feeding him with social media money? Let's take a listen.
The person lying to you and deceiving you knows this very fact. It is not a strange thing to her. She knows this is the truth. But she chose to lie to you and deceive you so that she can run us down. But that is not me. She knows this letter. This letter I'm reading to you now. She is about the first person outside me and my wife that knows. Why Madam tell and say, hey, my husband, they go UK. It's very normal. Will I blame her for that? No, they were supposed to be friends.
And she was happy. Oh,
yes.
You know that,
Yes.
some people, they feel really like, yeah.
I think she even know the salary.
I don't know.
This woman would have even told her the salary.
Everything.
But she will quiet. She will not say the salary.
So apparently, Monica Ambrose told Lolo about her husband's new appointment when they were still friends back in 2017. But when they started to fight last year, Lolo succeeded in making almost everyone on social media believe that that man is not working. And you guys know that this is saga, and during a saga, almost everything goes. So when people do saga with each other, they say a bunch of baloney, and sometimes they even lie about their opponent in a bid to win the verbal battle. But in Lolo's case, she always says that she is not going to fight Monica with lies. Lolo often says that she is going to fight Monica with the truth and nothing but the truth. And she's very fond of using the phrase, and I quote, only the truth will set you free. But if what we just heard from Monica and her husband is true, then that would mean that Lolo has not been 100% truthful about her former best friend and her husband. Or let's just say that it would mean that Lolo has intentionally told this particular lie just to degrade that man and for people to look down at him as a jobless man. So the next question is, what else has Lolo lied about concerning Monica or Monica's husband? Anyway, I do believe that you guys would agree that Monica and her husband did a good thing by doing this video to debunk this malicious lie. Now, apart from the job situation, Monica and her husband also explained to the viewers how they were able to purchase the house they currently live in, and they also played a video of the entire house when it was still semi-empty. So if you did not attend that paid show, then you missed a lot, as I cannot show you the video of the house right now because they mentioned, Monica and Ambrose mentioned that they still intend to do a before and after video of their house. So you just might have to wait on that one. Finally, what do I think of the paid show? Now, I think the paid show was quite a good one, and I also believe that the people who attended the paid show got what they expected, if not more. So you guys should go ahead and let me know what you think about this story in the comment section down below. Also give this video a thumbs up if you found it interesting, and if you'd like to stay up to date on everything that is happening, do make sure you subscribe to this channel. But if you get to watch the video on Facebook, do not hesitate to like and follow my page, and I will catch you on my next one.